wonderful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're just joining us for the first time, thank you for coming by. Welcome. So my baby's birthday is actually approaching. My not so little baby anymore, he's going to be one in a few days, and I'm so excited and happy to see my baby grow. At the same time, like, oh, my baby, he was just in my tummy just like yesterday. Anyway, so reminiscing on these past few beautiful months I've had being his mom. I just realized that there are lessons that I have learned just from observing him as a baby. Lessons that I have started applying to my life, and I know that if I apply them in full cost to my life, it will make my life so much better as a human being. And of course, I thought about you guys. I'm like, why not share it with my friends on YouTube? So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So the first lesson actually is to stay curious. Babies, right? They just want to know everything. They want to put their hand into that socket. They want to mix match anything they see. The slightest sound, the slightest movement, they want to know. They're just curious. Their antennas are just alert, waiting for any signal, right? So imagine you as an adult. Imagine that you're open-minded. You're just curious. You're always wanting to learn new things. You always want to find out what's the cause. Why is this happening? Why is that happening? What can I do to solve? You're always curious about things or about knowledge. Imagine how much you would grow as a person. Another thing I've learned from my baby is to forgive easily. You know how you can be a source of a baby's angry cry 1 minute, and the next minute you're the source of his happy laughter. Like, it just looks as if you were not the person that just made him cry a minute ago, right? Wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be wonderful if we adults forgive easily like that? Yes, it's not easy, true, but I think it's something that if you're really interested in, you can work towards it. Learn to forgive easily, and it makes you like a happy person. You're just carefree, like a baby. Okay, so the third thing we can learn from babies as adults is to live in the present. You know how babies, once they're doing something, for example, if they're like exploring, maybe they're looking at the mirror, they're just exploring, all their attention, all their focus is on that thing they're doing. Well, for my baby at least, sometimes you even be calling him, he won't even answer you, because he's just engrossed with whatever it is he's doing. He's not thinking about the fall that just happened a minute ago or the food that he's about to eat the next minute. He's just living in the present. He's just focused on that thing he's doing. And I'm thinking that as adults, if we live life like that, we'll be more productive, because you're not distracted. You're putting your best in whatever it is you're doing at the moment, and then you're also conscious and enjoying the present. The fourth lesson we can learn from babies is to do things at your own pace. My baby crawled, sat, achieved all his milestones when he was ready, not when I wanted, not when his papa wanted, not when anybody wanted, when he was ready. In fact, he crawled a little bit late, so initially I was worried. Like, sometimes I'll be playing like YouTube videos of babies crawling, or I'll take him to where children are so that he will see them crawl. He didn't crawl. When he started crawling, it was just on his own, when I was not even putting my attention to it anymore. He just started crawling on his own. So also, I feel as adults, most times we allow external pressures from the society, pressures from people, to push us to do things when we're not ready. It's best to just relax and chill. Whenever your time comes for stuff, it will come. It's best to do things when you are ready and comfortable with it. So the fifth lesson I've learned from babies is don't be afraid to express your emotions. See, babies, right? I mean, we all know when they want, when they're hot, they cry. When they feel bad or they want to eat, they'll cry. It doesn't matter whether you're in the White House with the president, that baby will cry. So also, if they want to laugh, like my baby, oh my god, when he's in the mood to play or he's happy, you would see it. He's all joyful and giggly and screaming with laughter. So also, we adults, we shouldn't be afraid to express ourselves. We shouldn't be afraid to express our emotions, especially for the guys. I'm going to say this thing about, oh, be a strong man, don't cry. Maybe something happened and you're feeling so overwhelmed and hurt about it and you want to cry, and then you're suppressing that emotion because you're wondering, what would they think of me? Look, that is toxic masculinity. Cry if you want to. That's why you have a tear duct, honey. That's why you have a tear duct. It's not there for fancy. It's there for you to express yourself. If you want to laugh. Don't be afraid. Express yourself. Don't hold in emotions. They're not healthy, especially negative emotions. Suppressing them will do you a whole lot of damage and bad than if you express them, right? So the next lesson is, don't limit yourself. See, my baby doesn't even understand what limit means. Do you get, like, I'm sure if you allow him, he could crawl and maybe crawl out of the door, jump out of the window. I mean, we all know this. Babies don't even know when to stop. There is no limit to what they can do. Now, just close your eyes, like, at this point, and just imagine that you could do anything you want to do. Like, there was no limit. It didn't matter. Like, if you had the money, if you had the access, the connections, you could just do anything you want to do. You could reach for the sky if you want. You could go to space if you want. Wake up to reality. No, but really, like, let's learn not to limit ourselves. So another thing is, babies are fearless. My baby doesn't even know what fear means. He doesn't understand that. I mean, fear doesn't exist in his world, Right now, I'm very sure if he comes in contact with a snake, he will grab that snake. He will reach for it. So he doesn't understand what fear means. And what can we learn from that as adults? What we can learn from that is, if you see a snake, run. Don't you dare grab a snake, because it will bite the life out of you. Trust me. But look, jokes aside, but don't allow fear cripple you. Don't allow fear limit the things you can do. Fear means false evidence appearing real. Always remember that. Another thing we can learn from babies is to persist until you get what you want. We know them now. We know how they do it. If a baby wants something, he can cry from now till whenever until he gets that thing. Sometimes I've noticed my baby, if he's maybe trying to fix something, for example, he's trying to cover, put a lid on the bottle, like cover a bottle. Maybe he keeps on failing, but you'll see that he will continue trying that until he gets it, or at least he has really tried enough, or maybe he's tired. But most of the time they persist. So as adults, we can learn from that. Like, don't quit easily. Go at it again and again and again. You might have to learn you might have to learn maybe a new method to go at it, but don't give up easily. Another thing we can learn from babies is to do you. Yeah, do you. See, babies, they don't send, man. They do them, man. They don't care if you like it or not. They don't care if you like them or not. They're just themselves. They don't pretend. They don't form. They're just themselves, and that's why, I mean, their life is just so easy and sweet. Oh, what it to be a baby again. So as adults, we can learn that from them. Just be yourself, man. Don't care about what people think about you. As far as you're pleasing God, as far as you're doing the right thing, as far as you're not hurting people, as far as you're adding value to yourself and to the greater good of humanity, honey, do you. Okay? And this takes me to the last lesson I'm going to be sharing with you that I learned from my baby, and that most babies can teach us. Babies don't know hate. All they know is love. Like, A baby doesn't see color, he doesn't see race, he doesn't see gender, he doesn't see religion. All he sees is a human that should be loved. All he sees is love. Like, imagine what the world will be if we see the world through that eyes. Seriously, you guys, like, why should we have hate? Why do we hate a human being because of this, like, color of the skin? I don't get it. I don't understand. Because of this, because the person is black, because the person is white, because the person is red or whatever color, it doesn't make sense, you guys. Religion, I don't get it. Christians hating on Muslims, Muslims hating on Christians, Hindus, Ali. Why should we hate? It doesn't make sense, you guys. Like, let's be filled with love. If you don't know how to love, just look for the nearest baby and they will teach you. I promise. You just see that, man, they don't even see all these things. They are blind to labels. All they just see is love and humans. Yeah, so that's it, guys. So these are the 10 lessons my baby taught me this past almost 12 months. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Come on, show me love. Click that like button there. And for you guys that haven't subscribed yet, come on, honey, subscribe, because I'm going to be giving you guys bumper to bumper videos that will impact your life, videos that will add value to us and make the world a better place. Okay. So guys, this is it for today. I'm going to see you in my next video. Until then, take care of yourself and be